How to conduct a comprehensive website audit. It's simple. We're using here an advanced paid tool known as SEO Site Checkup. This one. So we will be conducting a website audit for every target page. For this plan, the number of pages is 10 pages. So basically, we will audit 10 pages using this tool. So how to do that? Of course, you have to go to the SEO site checkup and then go here SEO checkup this this part, and then you have to supply here the URL. Okay, so but before that you have to make sure the client had already filled in here the top 10 pages. Okay, and as well as the keyword here, but for this instance we'll be using only the page URL. So more likely the number one would be the home page, right? So for example here, let's say evolve this one, and then you have to put it here. Of course you have to remove this one as we have here. So pay attention to this HTTPS and HTTP. So you have to verify if it is HTTP is here, right? So it's HTTPS, then that's all. Then click check up for your check up your SEO. Okay, so it's loading, it's processing, just wait for that. And then once you have the report, okay, this is very presentable here, as you can see, very nice looking. So what you're going to do here is you have to download, of course. Click white label, and then as is, click download. Okay, so again for this plan it's 10, so depending of the plan, if it's a standard, that's 20. So for this plan it's 10, so you should, the on-site expert, or yes, this is intended, this video is intended for the on-site expert, you should audit the 10 pages one by one. Okay, so here's the downloaded one. So after that you're going to go to the client folder. You open our mapping here, you go here, CRM, then client accounts, right? Then you locate here the client. So for example here Tristan. Okay, so I created here already audit reports folder. Under audit reports we have initial and latest. So for other folders you just create another one just like this. So just right click new folder, and then if you are here inside the folder you right click new folder. Okay, so this is only the guide. So you can see here two folders, initial and latest. Of course this is the first time you have to audit using this tool. You have to put all your audits to the initial folder. Okay, so what you're going to do is you have to upload, of course, just simple as it is, right? So upload. Okay, here it comes. Now this is only a sample, I have to delete this one, right? And then once you have already audited all the target pages, you just copy this URL. So make sure you are in the initial. So this is the folder URL. Then copy, and then of course you have to go here, of course, right? Click this one and then supply it here, right? So you have to specify what page it is, so the home page. For example, the other page. Then you put here the I'm sorry. It should not be a folder, by the way. So it should be the file. Yeah. So let's upload again. Okay. So again, it's not the folder URL but the file. So you have to, you know, have this one. Don't copy this one. Don't double click because it's the same, right? So what you're going to do is you have to right click and get link. Okay, so you have now a different link here, and make sure it's anyone with this link. Then copy. Let's see if it's correct. Okay, that's it, right? So again, make sure. Oh, where is this one? Right. Right click again, then get link, and then make sure it's anyone with the link. Okay? Because if it's restricted, the client won't see this. Copy and then put it here. Okay? So of course, for proper formatting, you have to put here space to remove that one. So again, this is for the home page, for example. Okay, so put here the home page, and then you have already the score, right? What's the score? 94. So you put here 94 over 100. Okay, so it's not centered here. That's okay. Yeah, how about we have to make it center? Okay, just centered it. Okay, if not, if it is not centered, much better if you have to center this one. Hold on. Yeah. So let's center this first. Okay, so that's it for the second page. You put it here. Third, so the same scenario. Okay, the same process, brother. Okay, so after that, going back to the spread to the home page. Okay, to recap, you have to use SU site checkup to audit for every page found here in the client form. Okay, and then after that, you upload to the respective client folder like this. You have to create, of course, this one I have already created, this kind of setup: audit reports, initial, then latest. Put all the initial here. Okay, so that's it. And then of course you have to fill in this one, right? So going back to home. Now, once you have audited all the target pages using the software, you have to open this for a much good view here. So you have to complete it. Okay, so as you can see here, all these metrics are found on the SEO profiler in this part. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, in this part, right? These are all the metrics. So the same thing. So it's automatically completed. Okay, no need to complete that one. Except for this technical SEO, this is not included in the SEO site checkup. We have to use another tool for this. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you have to, of course, try to click this one. As you can see, so here's the summary, technical website audit. Website audits, right? So we have here the initial and the current. In the technical website audit, we have to use the site liner. Okay, this one. Okay, site liner. Okay. Of course, you have to put in here the homepage or the domain. For example, the evolve to grow and process it. Okay, this is a free tool, and we have subscribed also the advanced. There are more than 250 pages, right? So the only 250 pages free for auditing using this tool. So beyond that, we have to pay. And the company is willing to pay for that. But most of the sites have only few pages, so this is good to go. So as you can see here, this is the report, right? So going back here, we have the broken links, duplicate contents. So the site liner is good for the two of this. Right? You can see here the duplicate and the broken links. So what you're going to do here, of course, you have to put here the quantity of broken links. Okay, what you can see here, we have 2%, right? And the duplicate content, just put the percentage. Make it sure 8%. You put here 8%, just like that, 8%. Okay, and then after that, of course, you have to put here the audit report link. Okay, where to get that one. So what you're going to do is actually we have to go back here. We can have here, right, broken links. So we have here the audit report. Hold on, let's go back. So this. Okay. So sorry for that. You have to copy the URL from the site liner rather. Okay, for example, this one. This is the broken links. So you have to copy that and then put it here. Okay, so to preserve the good formatting here. Okay, and for the duplicate contents, of course, you have to click this one and then put it here. Right. So make it okay. Yeah, so if you have to check that on another browser, let's say it's viewable. Okay, yeah. So that's it. Now going back here to the home page. Of course, you put here the quantity as I have told you. Okay. So for example, here that's 8%, right? So I have to remove. This is the template to avoid messy. Now, yeah, to avoid messy formatting here. So that's it, right? Now going back here to the home page. The dead weight, the broken links here. We have a specific URL here too for reporting. Okay, this is good for the client who would like visual, right? No need to go to the link, right? And this is specific for this kind of metric, the broken links. So you have only to take screenshot. This is the broken links. You take screenshots. Yeah. make it sure we have here just like this. You do the screenshot just like I do here, right? So you highlight this much better. Okay, and then save, and then you have to insert, of course. For example, you name this broken links initial. Okay, then of course you have to insert. How to insert? Right, click on that, then go here rather, then insert. You find the image, this one. Okay, yeah, that's it. Make it center. Okay, the same here, you have to make it center. So there's a visual comparison here. Now I have to delete this, of course. This is a template. Now going back here, just of course you please don't forget the date, as well as put here the URL. The same thing we did for the technical SEO, right? I'm referring here. Right. Okay, so going back here, what's the URL to put there is, of course, this is broken links, of course, this one, right? You put it here, you replace that one. Hold on. Okay, or else to make it good, just edit this one, then edit the link, not the text. Okay. Okay, so if you click that one, it'll go there. Yeah, so I have to revert it back, of course. Okay, it's done. Now go back here. So we're done for the broken links. For duplicate contents, by the way, again, just to remind, don't forget to put the initial date here. Okay, MMDDYY. For the for duplicate, the same thing. It has a corresponding sheets here. Yeah, the same setup. Put here the take a screenshot for the duplicate. So if it is very long, just the one viewable in this the first page of the screen. So I have to disable this one. Okay, so duplicate. Make sure the URL above is being included. Okay, much better here. A position here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Then we have to highlight this one. Okay. So as you can see here, the match percentage. Basically, we will read the page duplicate if it's more than 30%. So more than 30%. So basically, all this are duplicates, right? You just include this, highlight this one too, huh? Okay, so this one and this one. So going back here, so we're done. Alright, so let's make this again. Okay, we're done for this. We'll go back to home, and then next is the date weight pages. Okay, you already know about what are date weight pages, how to find that one. If not, you have to review our video training tutorial with our previous workbook. And for that, you have to use this sheet. Okay, so supply here the page URL. That is a way that is considered as a deadweight page or post. And then of course you have to select what type it is. Is it outdated category, right? Then recommendation. Do do you recommend to delete the page, to update the content, or to just put no index? Okay. And then the client, through our CRM, the client must approve this before we'll take action, right? Then for the status, if it is already completed, put here completed. If the CRM has already informed the client but waiting for action at their end, then it's in process. If the client will not allow us to do or take any action for this, just press choose cancel. Okay, so basically this is the role of the CRM. This one is the role of the CRM, rather the client approval. This one is the role of the on-site expert, because you're the one who is in charge to fix the dead weight pages. Okay, so you go back here. So of course once you're done, you have to put completed, because if you will not do that, you get here still an alert that you have to complete this before completing the top level. Okay, so once you completed it one, okay, okay, it's now the red note here is gone. Okay, so that's the process on how to do a comprehensive audit for this workbook. That's all. Thank you.